Okay, let's talk business plan real quick, because when you're starting a small business, one of the first things you're going to need is a business plan. The banker's going to ask for it, but it's also for you. It's your roadmap. So here it is. This is the outline and really about a 13-page document that goes into details that's in it. So it's not a War and Peace. It does need to be thorough enough and detailed enough to be useful for you and the banker, but there's 5 main sections. There's the business, the marketing, the operations, the financials, and the supplemental materials. That's 5. I was counting them on my fingers. But you might approach it and say, so what? It's a pretty document. I'm just typing things in, but how is this really relevant? But in the operations section, for instance, there's a management and personnel and organizational structure section. That gives you the opportunity to do an organization chart, and that's not just a chart to show the CEO at the top in a box. It actually lets you lay out roles and responsibilities and accountability. So as far as wiring this sucker into your business, in monthly meetings you can sit down and go over that org chart and people's roles and responsibilities and see how they're holding to that. It forces you to do some research on your industry in the marketing section. It forces you to identify your target market, and also, if you're really doing market research, see if there's demand there for it. It makes you go over your strengths and weaknesses, so it might bring up something that you didn't think about. And of course, the good old financial section is going to allow you to do forecasts, and not just sugar-coated forecasts, or not just forecasts that you do quickly to get it turned into the banker, but something that lets you see that this is going to work, or if it's not going to work, you don't do it. But I put in part 3 of My Happy Assets. Part 3 is about small business, which includes the business plan outline as well as the detail that goes into each section. So when you're putting together a business plan, you can get it out of My Happy Assets. There's a section in there, so check this out on myhappyassets.com, and it's also available on Amazon Kindle as well as lulu.com. So thanks a lot.